Hey, this is Chris, the Idaho painter here on Fitness Friday. I'm going to give you a tour of my gym. So this is my gym behind me. I do train at a couple public gyms that we go to, but I do have my very own facility that we shoot a lot of our Fitness Friday content in. So I train here, Luke trains here, McKenna trains here, Afton trains here, a bunch of Luke's friends train here, my wife trains here. So this is our facility. I've had some people want to see where I train and what it looks like and what kind of equipment I have. I'm going to give you the grand tour of Barrie CrossFit. So this is a CrossFit gym. It's a weightlifting gym. It can be any other. I do some type bodybuilding type workouts down here too, but we're going to give you a tour of what this thing looks like. This all started about 2 years ago, building this thing, and it's kind of cool. So I think you'll enjoy the tour of the Idaho Painters Gym. So let's go take and check it out. Down here at the entrance, this is the entrance to our gym. It's a 30 by 30 facility with 15-foot ceilings. Got right here a sign, right here, the Idaho Painter YouTube. One of my followers made that sign for me, gosh, probably 7 years ago, and there it hangs at the entrance of the gym. But this is the entrance. I'm not going to give you the code because you're not invited to come train here unless I'm here. But we're going to walk inside and check this thing out. I think it's a super cool, super rad gym, and hopefully you think so too. All right, so we're now in my gym. So this is the Barrie CrossFit facility. Luke and I and McKenna have all competed in CrossFit. So this is a facility really geared around CrossFit, and it also is tailored around weightlifting too, because McKenna is a national caliber weightlifter. And so this is her personal little platform and area right here. But we'll just start off by showing you our gym. We're inside our 30 by 30 facility right here. Started off epoxied concrete floors, put down some rubber matting just like your typical CrossFit facilities would have in it, and we got our gym. So without a gym or without music, I mean, how can you have a gym? So we got an area where we got a lot of accessories and stuff right here. We've got our stereo system hooked up where we can blast and rock out to the music while we're working out. I am very particular about being organized. We've got benches hanging up on the walls. You'll see a lot of Rogue equipment. I've, over the last 2 years, spent quite a bit of money investing in Rogue equipment, but I like my benches out of the way. So I got a bench set up right there. Got a dip station set up right here where we can do dips, and it's adjustable. Kind of cool. This is a weightlifting platform. This is where McKenna does a lot of her weightlifting and stuff right here. We just were down in Ohio. She competed at the Arnold Classic and did really well there. I think hit her PRs. She was in the U25 Nationals, took third there. So she trains here, she trains at Fireside CrossFit facility, and she's part of their elite weightlifting team. Over here, we've got some pretty cool stuff on the wall right here, bunch of awards, people in the gym that have won stuff. We've got killer picture of McKenna right here, Idaho State. That's McKenna's rugby jersey hanging up on the wall there. She was Athlete of the Year at Fireside, so we got an award hanging up there. So that's kind of cool too. Are you enjoying the video so far? Are you finding it helpful? Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you'll get notified every time we come out with more of this free content. And now let's get back to the video. So we got our TVs. So I'm a big sports fan, so I don't want to miss out on the Super Bowl. I don't want to miss out on any type of playoffs. I like watching CrossFit up here. So we've got, a cable TV system hooked up here. We've got our belts. Once again, I like being really organized. So we've got our belt rack right here, and we've got my weightlifting belt. So powerlifting belt. This is the belt I wore when I won the World Police and Fire Games back in 1997, so it's been around for a long time. I think it's got some stuff written on the back. 1999 USAPL state record total. I set with that right there, the Idaho state record. So that's my personal belt. Being organized, like to have my bars organized. These are all of our Rogue bars. We've got a Puros Demus bar hanging out right here. This is McKenna's personal bar, best bar in the world right there. And then I've got my Olympic lifting bar right here. So we've got Rogue bars, Olympic lifting bars. We've got McKenna's competition plates. So we've got true competition plates right here, Rogue, that McKenna gets to use and work out with, you know, because it's really important for her to have the best stuff. We've got our Rogue blocks right here so we can train off of doing blocks. Inlaid in the floor, we got hardwood inlaid in a floor. That way we've got a weightlifting platform, but it's actually completely level with the rest of the flooring. Absolutely super cool. So that's hardwood that I cut and inlaid down to the epoxy, and it's right at the level of the rubber itself. We've got an inversion table. I've had 3 back surgeries, so I know everybody else hates the inversion table in here and they want it out, but I use it every single time I train because of my back problems. Then I also do my abs on it, inverted upside down. One of the cool things I did over here in our facility, we do handstand push-ups on the wall. You might be able to see there's a line up there. I epoxied this wall right here with a water-based epoxy right there, so your feet will slide on the wall really easily. You won't mark the wall up and get it all scuffed up with your shoes and dirt and stuff. So it's extremely slick, so as your feet are rubbing on the wall, they'll glide up and down really easy. So the epoxy goes all the way across the top. We've got Rogue blocks. Of course, you can't do CrossFit or you can't do weightlifting without chalk, so we've got our chalk carrier right there. So we're gonna walk around. Oh, we did over here, we've got, of course, you gotta have a Rogue clock. A lot of the stuff we do, you know, is timed and stuff. We've got one of our competitions we did, Swoleberry CrossFit. Luke and I competed. That was our plaque right there. Got a lot of race jerseys up there. I raced bikes for 13 years, so some of my race jerseys that I won up there are displayed up there. So we're gonna walk over, we'll come to the next corner. So again, it is a 30 by 30. It's got 15-foot ceilings. I'll show you the rope when we walk around to the other side of the gym. But we're gonna come over here on this side where we got our Rogue Monster Rack. Right, so now we're on the far corner of the gym. This is where we got our Rogue rack where we got all kinds of things set up. We've got rings where we can do ring rows, do all kinds of different things. We've got our crossover cords right here for doing a lot of shoulder stuff, chest stuff, hooked up. We've got extra place because we got a lot of big guys training in here. Luke's got, you know, multiple friends that come here and train, and they're pretty big, pretty strong, use a lot of weights. We've got exercise balls up there, ropes. We got more bars, got all kinds of bars over here. We got curl bars because I do like to work my biceps. We've got some shrug bars, all kinds of pretty cool stuff. Over here, we've got our vests, our weighted vest. This is my weighted vest, it says Super Dad on it right here. So we do train, you know, with weighted vests. So I got my weighted vest. I've got 2 of them. Those are mine. We got McKenna's down here, Luke's down here. This is where we do our pull-ups, let's do our muscle-ups. We've got a lot of accessory equipment hanging up over here, all kinds of bands for stretching, things for doing dips, knee wraps for doing squats. We've got boxes. Of course, you need boxes to do box step bumps, box jump overs. We've got multiple different types of boxes here. We got soft boxes, hard boxes. This one I sanded. It was out in the weather. I bought it off of Facebook Marketplace. I sanded it, clear coated it with multiple clear coats of a 2K poly, so it's nice and protected, nice and slick, routed the edges. So if you miss a box jump up, you don't tear your legs all up, tear your shins all up. And now we've got cardio. You got to be able to do cardio in CrossFit, and you know, to come to some of the things in CrossFit they're using now is the Concept 2 rower. We do have a Concept 2 rower. This is kind of old school. We got an assault bike. CrossFit used to use assault bikes. We do have an echo bike over here I'll show you in a minute, but we got assault bikes and echo bikes. So here's our assault bike, because some of the CrossFit competitions in the older gyms do have assault bikes. We've got an air runner. That's probably our newest piece of equipment, which is super rad. That thing, in the wintertime when it's snowing outside, you can run indoors, and this thing absolutely works incredible. I don't think there's anything better for running on than a machine like this. It's absolutely insane. I absolutely love it. We do have a Concept skier over here. We'll show you our Concept skier. That way you get your upper body cardio work. Got our all of our dumbbells. We got dumbbells all the way up to 80-pound dumbbells there, because I do like to do a lot of dumbbell stuff. I do a lot of bodybuilding type workouts too, along with CrossFit. I kind of do a variety of different things besides just CrossFit. A lot of the guys we've got, one of the guys that comes here, Matt, he is a hybrid athlete, so he's got a YouTube channel doing hybrid training. Luke is more of a CrossFitter, just straight up. McKenna's a weightlifter. We got just a variety of different people working out in here. We'll come over here to the opposite far corner and show you some of the other cool stuff over here. All right, so here's our dumbbell rack. We do, once again, I like being totally organized. This is where all of our jump ropes are hanging, and I think most of those are mine. It's a little bit ridiculous because I've gone through a bazillion, jump ropes, speed ropes, trying to find the one I like, and now there's finally one I finally came up with that I do like, and it's Matt Fraser's HWPO rope right there. The rest of them I don't use anymore. I was having a problem, doing double unders and coordinating both hands, and I decided to use a cut rope. I cut a rope and split it in half, and now I can work on the timing on both hands individually, and you can tell when one messes up really easily. So that's kind of cool. Do have over here for working forearms, we've got a forearm machine right there, because having a good grip in CrossFit is important. Got wall balls, because we do wall balls in CrossFit. Of course, you got to have a pegboard to climb the wall. When I first hung that thing up, I couldn't even get to the top, and now I can do it fairly easily. So that's our pegboard there, mounted on there. Kind of cool. Got to have a squat rack. I know CrossFitters are very anti-mirror, but hey, you got to have a mirror to do certain things, when you're working out. Over here, I was talking about our Rogue Echo bike. This is what CrossFit uses now in most of their events. And I got to say, of all this stuff in here and of everything about CrossFit, I hate that thing worse than anything. The person that designed it didn't take short people like me into consideration, and the thing absolutely sucks. We've got our weight plate carriers, because once again, I like to be organized. We do have Rainey hanging out in here. She loves to hang out in here when they work out. We have other guys bring their dogs in here. Everybody likes to bring their dogs to work out and hang out with them. Here's another pull-up bar. So when we got multiple people, we've had like up to 8 people working out in here at a time, doing WODs and stuff. And so you got to have multiple stations to be able to do certain things. Now up here, of course, what would CrossFit be without having rings? And so that's one of the nice things about having high ceilings. I went up there in the rafters, did all kinds of reinforcing and stuff, and set up rings. So we can have our rings in our facility right here. And of course, you've got a climbing rope, because in CrossFit, you're climbing ropes all the time. We just got done with the quarterfinals, and I had to, in 10 minutes, I climbed the rope 11 times. Ours isn't quite regulation because our roof's not high enough. We're 2 feet short from being regulation, but you can still train and work out, in here. This is kind of cool. This is one of the things I found on Rogue. It's actually a thing to massage your back. I've had multiple back surgeries once again, so that thing is kind of cool. You can adjust the height. Over here, what would a gym be without a refrigerator that had all kinds of drinks? So we had Jedediah Snelson stop by, one of the best athletes in the world when it comes to adaptive athletes. I think he's #1 in the world. Dropped by a bunch of Rain products. We've got Coke in here. And what would CrossFit be out after a hard workout? Having a light beer right there. So we got a refrigerator, we've got a shoe racks, we've got a water fountain, got hot and cold water, and of course, I'm a big supporter of the military, so we've got a representation of all the branches of military here. On the opposite wall over here, I started painting, motivational, slogans up there. The mountain never gets easier, you just get faster. And I came up with that, sort of think about that racing bikes, going up the hills and stuff. I mean, it's from the first day I started racing to after 13 years, the same hill, always hurt the same. I just got a lot faster. So it's kind of the same with CrossFit. It never gets any easier. You just get faster. You can do more reps and stuff. So I'm in the process of got a little projector where I'm projecting screens up there and putting motivational slogans up there. Boise CrossFit, was getting rid of one of their signs. Kicked down that sign. I thought it looked pretty cool in our gym, so I hung that thing up there. But that's basically it. This is where I train. This is where a lot of friends and family come here and train. It's an awesome facility, built right here. I'm gonna have some upcoming events where we're gonna do some challenges here where anybody can come here to earn prizes and stuff at Paint Life Supply Co. and stuff and gift cards. So that's gonna be coming up here in the near future. So if you wanna come work out in this gym, show what you got, stay tuned for those. You can win some cool swag, win some gift cards to Paint Life Supply Co. So anyways, there it is, the gym. I know some of you wanted to see where I train. Now you got an idea where I train, and we'll give you some pretty cool footage of us training in here. I just got done doing the CrossFit Open, the quarterfinals. I did I did 4 of the events right here, videoed them, so you'll be seeing those coming up pretty soon. If you've got anything you want to see when it comes to our gym, when it comes to working out, Fitness Friday, let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this gym, if you think it's super rad, let us know. Give us a thumbs up. We'd appreciate it. And like we always say, we'll see you next time right here on Paint Life TV. Fitness Friday, out.